Something old, something new, and nothing but fun. Here are the best new games from your favorite series coming in 2022. We're always looking to try new things, be it knitting, freshwater swimming, grasshopper chips, or a new game. But there's also something comforting about revisiting the things you know you love, like sleeping, chocolate, and playing Red Dead Redemption 2 all over again. But what if there was a way to sit right in the middle, comfortingly familiar while new and exciting? Well, the game equivalent of that is trying a new title from a series you already love. We've got 9 here lined up for 2022 that should be the perfect balance. If we've missed any though, be sure to let us know in the comments. And of course, make sure to subscribe to the Logitech G channel so you know exactly what we're up to this year. Okay, here are the best new games from your favorite series coming in 2022. Like a plague-ridden rodent, S.T.A.L.K.E.R Requiem slunk unexpectedly from the shadows into the light of E3 back in June, and unlike a rodent appearing out of nowhere, it's a wonderful surprise sequel. The siblings have fled their homeland but have found trouble once again on their journey south. If you still have musophobia, or you've developed it from the first game, you'll be not pleased to know that there are all new swarms of rats, tidal waves of long-tailed critters, a tsunami of cheese bandits. We don't have an exact release date yet, but sometime this year we'll have to hide our dairy or vegan alternatives when they scrabble onto screens.
Oh no. What have you done?
Sharpen those fangs, or pull them out of the Halloween box in the attic, as Vampire the Masquerade Swansong comes out in February, and let's be real, this isn't the kind of game you can play in PJs covered in chip crumbs. Swansong sees us take on the role of 3 different vampires who investigate a conspiracy at the heart of their factions, making impactful moral choices as they do. Murder, betrayal, power struggles. We're going to need popcorn, although that'll probably get stuck in the fangs. Each toothy sleuth has different abilities, from short-distance teleportation to hiding in plain sight, but also the inability to wear something that isn't monochrome. What a cruel fate. We've only got a few weeks to steel ourselves before Techland's lumbering hordes fill our lives with the pungent scent of hundreds of undead in Dying Light 2 Stay Human. Well, we can't actually smell it, but the thought alone is enough to make us wince. No wonder everyone hides away on the rooftops with their wooden empires. It's not to be safe, it's to avoid rotting zombies trying to run up to us for a stinky embrace. Luckily, we've got slick parkour skills to stay out of grabbing reach and travel the overrun city, which has now fallen into a new dark ages. Yes, sadly, humanity did not defeat the virus, but there's still hope, as long as you don't make disastrous choices and stay human. No pressure. It may have a 2 in the title, but that's merely a ruse, as S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 Heart of Chernobyl is actually the 4th installment to the S.T.A.L.K.E.R series, and after waiting for over a decade, it's an installment we're very, very excited for. For those that haven't ventured into the S.T.A.L.K.E.R exclusion zone before, it's the site of a catastrophe that has mutated local flora and fauna, leaving lots of lovely nightmare fuel in its place. However, the zone is also home to extraordinary artifacts with superhuman power that make fighting horrifying tentacle-faced men worth it. Nearly. Actually, let's just watch that back. It appeared out of literally nowhere. Horrifying. They have got to be paying us well for artifacts. At least we're making friends?
Да пошел ты.
Never mind.
Зря ты так с друзьями.
In a year, not quite as far away anymore, we get to enjoy 9 iconic films through block-based humor. LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga is the biggest brick adventure yet to come from LEGO's licensed games, and it's on the way this year. It's the perfect thing to fill the hole in your heart where the LEGO Death Star set should be, but you haven't been able to afford it yet. We can drop into any of the films in any order, and with a friend in local co-op, because you'll want to make the most of the 300 character options by having 2 players at all times. There are 45 levels, so you need to, let's do the maths, pack in 6 each per one. Phew, we need a glass of blue milk and a sit down.
Reach out.
This list isn't all waiting, don't you worry. Oh no, you can actually bag some beasts right now as Monster Hunter's 6th installment, Rise, comes to PC in January. It's all the Colossus clobbering we love, with new areas, new creatures, and an adorable addition. We're used to friendly felines, but the new rideable Palamute means we have a canine companion too. We've all dreamed of being able to ride a dog when we see a St. Bernard or Newfoundland. And finally, our chance is here in sleek, colourful style. There's of course an unbelievable selection of weapons too, which we never have any hope of mastering, so we usually pick one at random and hope it plays out. If it kills monsters, it's probably the right choice. Tom Clancy just doesn't stop. You'd think Ubisoft needs a holiday. But there's not much time to rest with an alien invasion looming in Rainbow Six Extraction, the latest in the series following the delightfully named Rainbow team doing not delightful work.
An apex! Get down!
Aliens are infesting, never a good verb, planet Earth, and it's up to you and 2 other friends to clear them out and gather intel on the beasties. Or on your own if you're somehow okay going face to face with some of the Archeans that have literal claws for arms. It's like their very design is to make you into a human kebab. As long as you're tactical and stealthy and work together as a well-oiled team machine, then surely nothing can go wrong. Right?
Not so fast.
Roll for initiative, suckers! Tiny Tina's pulled out her copy of Bunkers and Badasses, and you've got a spot at the table. Finally, a game where being covered in chip dust is okay. You can't play a TTRPG without snacks after all. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands is a fantasy world with dragons and skeletons and unicorns and tons and tons and tons of guns. It couldn't be a Borderlands game without them after all. Wonderlands comes after the Assault on Dragon Keep DLC for Borderlands 2 and is set in the same world. So not a continuation of the main looter-shooter story, but we're very happy to hang up our dusty Vault Hunter hat and head somewhere a little more magical. Like somewhere with literal magic. We're dual wielding, baby! Coming in fashionably late is the southern reboot of Saints Row. It's a new gang, it's a new city, and the same absolute chaos. Yes, that includes outfits for those whose lives won't be complete until they've mowed down a rival gang in a taco costume. We all have our dreams, and Saints Row are the kind you get after eating cheese. Weird, makes no sense, but you're thinking about eating some brie before bed to live it all over again. In Saints Row, you're a young gang looking to prove itself with a big criminal venture and maybe get onto Forbes 30 Under 30. You get to be the boss of the whole operation, battling for control of the city, organizing heists, and making sure everyone has ergonomic chairs in the crime base. So those are 9 games coming in 2022 from your favourite series. Let us know in the comments which games you're looking forward to this year, and if you enjoyed, give this video a like. For more videos on everything we're up to in 2022, make sure to subscribe to the Logitech G channel and hit the notification bell. Catch you in the next one.